forced to engage in what is called as survival sex, because they are not given enough basic amenities like food or housing, or any of the basic amenities are not met. They are living in temporary camps for years and years, and they don't know when they will go back to their homes. And the UNICEF has reported around 2,500 children are missing, and tracing requests for these children have been placed. And it is reported that a lot of these Tamil children are being sold, or there is a trafficking business that is going on in women and in children. And but none of this comes out in the media, because the Sri Lankan government is very keen on stopping all these evidence from surfacing. The 1973 Press Council Act has been reactivated. So if you are discussing the cabinet policy, if you are saying anything against the government, or if you are talking about government decisions, then you will be even sent to jail and fined. So the law supports you. So, the law is supporting the suppression of these evidence. And thirdly, I don't want to dwell much on this. And another important factor is, I was talking about the speedy trial of those who have been arrested during war, and the rehabilitation of these people. In Sri Lanka, what is happening right now is that the number of prisoners who are being detained is not decreasing. The number of prisoners who are being detained is on the rise. You find that around 11,000 people are waiting for trial or undergoing trial. So if you are arrested, you have to wait for a minimum of 2 years, at least a minimum of 2 years, before you will even face trial. The prison capacity of Sri Lanka is nearly 11,000, but you find that in a facility that is meant for 11,000 people, nearly 32,000 prisoners are being cramped without any basic facility. And prison riots are breaking out in many places, where the prisoners are demanding that at least give us trial. At least give us trial, at least convict us and then put us in prison. Why are you putting us in prison without even giving us a chance to trial? And the Prevention of Terrorism Act that is in place gives right to the police and the paramilitary force to use torture to extract confession. And confessions extracted out of torture is admissible under this act. And you can arrest anybody. You don't need a warrant to arrest anybody. And once you arrest a person, you can detain the person up to 18 months in confinement. So anybody who raises a voice against the government, anybody who wants to oppose the hooliganism that happens or the harassment that happens, is lifted by the police, is abducted by the police, and they are put in these camps. And the beauty is that these are all informal camps. So there is no formal record of these people being abducted. There is no formal record of these people being interrogated or tortured. So after, let's say, a year or two, if these people are again released, then again they are forced to not say anything against it, or they are again abducted. So it says that whether it's arrest or abduction, the line between arrest and abduction gets blurred here. Is the police arresting someone? Is the military arresting someone? Or are they abducting someone? And none of these unlawful killings, none of these unlawful abductions get any coverage in media. Let's say even in domestic media in Sri Lanka, it's very hard for such incidents to be reported. Even in international media, it does not get any coverage. The Sri Lankan government is so keen on suppressing the Tamil people even now, not allowing them any sorts of rights, not allowing them the basic dignity to live, that it is highly militarizing the areas and shows no sign of demilitarizing these areas, to the extent that these people cannot even go to a court of law and file any infringements of fundamental rights case. That recently the Sri Lankan government passed an amendment whereas the president reserves the right to make appointments to court of laws. be it the Supreme Court, the High Court, or other courts of appeal. Earlier, it was these appointments were made by a constitutional council, but now the amendment gave the power to the parliamentary council, which is not binding on the president. So, speaking for like all practical purposes, the president or the government has a right to, or has what you can say, the government is the law. So you cannot make any appeals against the government, or you cannot make any appeals against infringement of your constitutional rights. And none of these issues get highlighted, none of these issues get any coverage. Still people are being abducted, people are killed, people are, still you find mass graves in many of the areas that were predominantly Tamil areas. None of these issues get any coverage, none of these issues are being talked about. But I think that the international community is primarily focusing on the war crimes that were committed during the final phase of the war. But even now there is so much of violence going on, even now there is so much of torture and so much of misery faced by the Tamil people. That again has to be focused by the international media and also by the neighboring countries or UN, or even for us to realize that it is not over, the pain is not over, the war is not over, the war is still being waged against the Tamil people. It's not just 60 years of genocide, the genocide continues. And the genocide will continue unless and until the Sri Lankan government is brought to a court of justice and the people be given some sort of hope that at least the international community is there for them. If this state continues, then maybe 5 years down the line or 10 years down the line, it will be in the history books that once in Sri Lanka the Tamil population lived. It will be a part of history. The Tamils cannot survive there because even now they are being killed. Even now the Tamils are being raped. There is no sense of security. There is no basic amenities being given. They are still in camps. So I request that all the activists and everybody present here to take note of this situation and try to sensitize the media and try to sensitize others around us about the current situation in Sri Lanka. Thank you.